Stand by for the opening night of the National Television Service.
What is it? Even after I exported the footage as an MP4 using like whatever the hell Windows Movie Maker is now, it still didn't work. It was some weird disconnect. I have no clue and maybe Windows Movie Maker doesn't like its only use to be exporting files to be used in Adobe Premiere, so maybe it makes it a little difficult because I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft did that. But it's definitely...
You should bring it over on a flash drive next time and let me fuck with it.
I might bring it over.
Because usually the nice thing about Adobe Premiere is that it can operate with a bunch of different type of file types. That's usually not. So
I've actually got it on my laptop. So if there was ever a day where you were editing,
do you have it right now?
No, I don't have.
Oh,
it right
I see.
No. If there was ever a day where you were editing some stuff, I could just chill with you and edit next to you and ask you a question when I needed to. Might not be useful.
Just have you and Megan sitting. I've been doing that with Megan a little bit.
So just have a whole Saturday is filming and then Sunday is just like home office.
So I'm trying to find my document where I had the Chucklehead. No, not the Chucklehead show. There we go. Brainstorm doc. Hell yeah, cool. I got my shit. Alrighty. All right. Get real silly close. There you go. Now you're getting the vibe. Like you want it to look fucking bad. Like that's part of the game is like making it oddly like I don't know. There's something home feely about like it just like just having a random
it's like
fucking
a Blair Witch
it's like a loose
Project thing, you know. Blair Witch Project.
I actually haven't seen the Blair Witch.
Or that movie. It's got Jonah Hill in it. It's like a first-person Chronicle. No, Chronicle? It's not Chronicle. Well, Chronicle was also one of those, but it was Cloverfield. Cloverfield?
Nope.
Oh no, damn.
Yeah, I fucked up that conversation real fast.
Have you seen that famous first-person movie? Have you seen that other kind of famous first-person movie? Damn. Okay. Yeah, it's like one of those.
I just shut down that potential TikTok. I just fucked us hard, dude. I should just yes and
you. Yeah, we need to have more
Oh, here's what we do, Julian.
You just need to like Joe Rogan me more. You just need to be like, whoa.
Here's what we'll do.
That's sick, man.
You ask me a question that might lead into something good. I'll say yes. If I mean no, I'll wink my left eye that they can't see, and just don't ask me any specific questions, okay? Just fucking tee me up for nice. Oh,
Zach, does this sound like a good idea? Yes, Julian, it sounds great.
All right. Well, I think we should talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
You fat ass. No,
that's a horrible way to introduce.
She's laughing. It's okay. It's okay. We have Savannah. Savannah, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Savannah.
Do you want to? Why'd you make a? Are you just gonna use a weird voice so no one knows who the fuck you are anymore?
Hello, my name.
My name.
Oh, you say?
I'm not on social media. I don't know where I was going with that. You're not gonna track her down. Let's have. So I was playing.
That's not a challenge. Great introduction. This is Savannah.
Hello.
Thank you.
I was thinking we could do like a name, age, and then one fun fact, like we're in elementary school or something. Or they brought up the idea of doing 2 truths and a lie.
Okay,
like
we all have to do it. So
it's gonna be fun. Doing 2 truths and a lie with you and me might be fun because it'll be hard to like.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I agree, but we can't overthink it. Just don't say it if you know the answer right away when I say it, and I'll do the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Savannah, do you want to go last or we should have her go last so she has time to think.
We should put Megan on the spot, make Megan go first, since this whole 2 truths and a lie thing.
I don't know whose I think it was actually Savannah. Oh no, it was Megan's idea.
Yeah.
All right, Megan, you go first. It was your idea.
All right.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Okay.
She's gonna say something fucked up, and I'm gonna be like, Megan?
Excuse you?
Should I just do the one I always do, like for the first day of class?
Oh, if you have one fucking locked and loaded, go for it.
Yeah, okay, so, I have 2 birds.
Oh, okay, well, Megan.
I was in the Navy.
Liar!
And I was married before.
Wait, what was the second one?
I was in the Navy.
Oh, this is bad.
You put
These are
me
like
on the
obvious.
spot.
Well, you said you had one locked and loaded.
It's the one I always use. is for people who don't know me.
Okay, but you're in a room full of people who exclusively know you.
Megan, you had a Nerf dart locked and loaded on that one, dog.
That was bullshit.
Wait, which one's the lie?
Can I?
Okay, wait, does anybody not know? Savannah, do you not know?
Poo Crafter, pause the video. Do you know? Do you know Poo Crafter?
I think okay. Let's skip Megan for now. Not like we'll come back.
Okay,
we'll circle back.
Think about it.
Yeah, you think over there. You're doing a great job, Savannah.
Someone just hit their vape.
Dude, bro, you just got outed.
We
normally don't discuss the use of.
Shamefully put it away.
Yeah, try to be.
Fuck.
But you knew what I was going.
Okay.
For.
Okay. No,
So I hate
here's what we do.
vaping.
Let's do them specifically for Savannah. It'll make it way easier to try to think of something.
Okay.
Let's shoot 3 at her, and then she has to try to find the lie.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Do you want me to take the bullet, or are you closer?
Give me. I'll cut this. Let's take like 20 seconds of silence really quick.
Okay.
Just collect our thoughts. Dude, shut the fuck, Savannah! Can you not? I'm trying to fucking vibe over here, and you're just taking a shit on me. Dude, this girl's gonna be the fucking death of us. This is a mistake. Okay,
So you seem really nice.
Oh yeah, I've been very clear with her. I was like, hey, if you don't enjoy this, just let me know. Totally cool. And then I'd always brought it up with, and also maybe I'll hate you. You know, like maybe this won't work. Right, give me a second. Let me fucking think.
I was really afraid
she's
we just
worse
have
about
like a
giggling than
listener. No, I prefer.
Silence, please.
Oh God.
He has to collect his thoughts.
Oh, this is what we needed.
Here's the thing: you can't have one of the lies be okay. You have to think of all 3 of them first, because if you make them up on the spot, it'll be obvious when the last one is a lie, because you'll be like, "And I fucked a dog," or you know what I mean, or like something like that. Like you have to like have them all ready to go. Give me a second.
Yeah, that would have been funny, except your first one was that you were 30. So.
Dude, stop. Just let it oh, it's him taking it.
No, that actually wasn't. That was a thinking. That was the thinker.
That was the modern day
YouTube's
hitting the
gonna love
Gandalf pipe.
this.
You just exposed your vape.
No one bullies me for my flume pebble.
This is asking me for like a simple pleasure all over again. You weren't here for that.
No, I wasn't.
We had a game. We were trying to think of like what's a simple pleasure, and it took me a good like 3 minutes.
Oh, we also
It's a problem.
we have one fan. His name is Poo Crafter.
This is important.
So
lore.
if you ever hear me talk to hi Poo Crafter, thank you for all your comments.
He hasn't commented on the most recent one. I think Poo Crafter got a job.
Poo
that was our
Crafter's
first
commented
fan art.
on a couple of my videos actually.
You think
Since the
that's
uploading of the
bad,
last one?
Julian, I'm fucking
Not since-
Kermit the Frog. Hold on. Whoa, hey, Zach. I'm a Kang.
Yeah, it's backwards like manga.
Oh.
Poo Crafter's an anime fan.
There's definitely something wrong with him. Sorry, I should have said that into the mic.
Maybe I should
There's
go
something
first.
wrong with Poo Crafter.
Megan and Poo Crafter. I mean, I
Because
guess
he
you guys
watches
you
the
guys have a little banter, right?
He doesn't like me. I said his drawing was bad, so he drew another drawing and like called me out on it.
I don't like this game.
You don't like 2 truths and a lie?
No, I just take. I take
Okay,
it
well,
too
that's one
seriously.
truth.
Like no, it's just I don't know. I want everything to be good, and like I could just think of 3 bullshitty things, but like there really is an art form to having the good, like to having a good set of 2 truths and a lie. There is there is this like a wise way to go about doing it, and I'm trying to make it good, and it's just wasting fucking time right now. Like I'm just burning hours.
I think you're overthinking it, baby.
I just said that.
Maybe Savannah should just. Savannah, do you have 2 truths and a lie? Because like
This is a fucking
you've had
disaster.
so much prep time, and you've talked a lot of shit about how long it's taken us.
No, we weren't prepping. I didn't tell her to prep or anything.
No. I mean, like I was in the.
In the last 15 minutes, I have prepped.
She's a piece of. Have you really? Do you have them? You have them locked and loaded? Okay,
Yeah.
hit us.
Yeah, okay. I had a threesome. I've once was a drug addict. And
Well, if she was a drug addict,
no,
she
I'm
definitely had a
trying-
threesome.
I was gonna say, I'll tell you what the truth is. She's cool as fuck.
I learned to play piano for a day and then completely forgot everything. Which one's the lie?
I know which one I want to have be the lie. That wasn't funny. I thought that'd be funny. Sorry, I'm gonna bail on that one.
I don't get which one.
Oh, okay.
I think that's
I don't
actually,
understand the joke.
Because I was gonna say, Megan, I was gonna include that in my response also. It's just I don't quite. So it's either like you're a very godly man, so you hope that she's remained chaste, or you
There are two
are
ungodly
really
things.
empathetic to
No matter what happens, she's done
addiction.
something wild.
or
Doesn't matter
you
what the lie
fucking
is.
love the piano and would never forget a single key if you ever learned how to play it.
That joke did not work.
My joke?
Yeah, which one is it?
I feel like it's plainly obvious.
I don't.
Okay, well,
Say it.
we'll leave it for Pooh Crafty to figure out.
So do I have to say it then?
I'm
No,
gonna
we have to guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess you're lying about being a drug addict.
wrong.
Oh,
Is it the piano?
No.
Oh,
I've
okay.
never had a threesome.
She spat those ones out so fast.
I went from 2 to 4, baby.
Now look at my face. Do I look disappointed? No.
Okay,
So I was trying to be funny.
was
again.
it the
Fuck,
drug
wasn't.
addict one? Where you?
I said the piano.
Oh, the piano.
Usually what'll happen is
Oh, okay.
someone will have a truth and a lie.
No.
And
I
then
know
they'll
your
take
angle you're
joke.
coming
like
from.
30 seconds to come up with the
I had to think
second
of
lie.
another truth. And I was like, shoot, I
Oh,
just
sorry.
told you guys I was Mormon.
I said it the other way
so I
around.
couldn't use that one.
Oh yeah, she apparently she was Mormon.
I didn't get Mormon.
No, she wasn't here before. That was before you got here. She said that. You also said you didn't want to talk about that.
Yeah, that is true.
I said that and then I was like, fuck. But you brought it up. You did that shit. I didn't do
that
that.
was all me.
That was on you. You want me to bleep it out? I can bleep it out.
No, it's okay.
Okay, cool.
I don't care.
I didn't fuck up. You fucked up.
Mormonism is a cult.
That was you. See, that's
Agreed.
See, that's what she did with
Okay.
the fucking.
Now we move on.
Yeah, no,
Now we move on. Now that you've accosted half of her family, did I use that word right? I don't know what it meant, but it sounded good.
I think it's right.
Attacked, like
Sounds right.
yeah, kind of.
accosted. What does it mean? Hit me.
I mean, like, I'm trying. Is like accosted. I
He
would
also
think of
doesn't
as
really know.
maybe being like.
Just say you don't know.
Can I fucking think for 2
No,
seconds?
it's a word. If you know the definition of a word, you know the definition of a word.
Okay, what's
If
the
you don't, you
definition of ambient?
don't. Just like the
You don't
temperature of the
know.
room.
Do you know?
Literally, I'm an HVAC technician,
You
motherfucker.
don't know though. You didn't know the
Ambient
definition of the
temperature.
word.
It's the temperature of the room, cunt.
No, it's not.
Yeah, the ambient temperature.
And yes, what's the key word that makes it a temperature variable? It's temperature.
I don't know the word you just said.
It's like I think it's like background. Like there can also be ambient noise.
Yeah, it's the temperature of the room. It's the noise in the room. What is your point?
How does temperature equate to noise? Okay.
Hold on, let's look up then we're gonna look up ambient temperature because fuck you.
Approach and address someone boldly or aggressively. Accosted. So
Kind
it
of, not really.
worked.
It was a very sarcastic accosted. Like you didn't really.
Reporters accosted him in the street.
All right, now hit me with ambient temperatures.
I said
This guy can go fuck.
ambient, not temperature. I just said ambient.
of ambient?
Did you just say
I
ambient?
just said
You did say
ambient.
ambient. You're both kind of right.
Oh, I guess you fucking triggered you triggered my like
Yeah,
work
no,
into me. I was like ambient. I was like
Relating.
temperature.
No, that's
Relating to the immediate surroundings of something. So you both are right. Ambient
I
temperature.
don't know why I
think
heard
was
ambient
more
temperature.
right,
Noises.
but okay.
If you say, I swear to God, you said ambient temperature.
Relating
I
to
just
ambient
fucking
music.
piped off.
The liquid is stored at below ambient temperature. You're both right.
Well,
Maybe
okay.
Julian's wrong.
Zach is right about ambient temperature. I'm not disagreeing with that.
All right, are we past this?
Are we past two?
Wait, I thought we were looping back to Megan.
What? I didn't.
Oh no, I think that was the ambient temperature argument.
Okay.
We're moving past ambient.
No, I'm gonna bring this up in like 30 minutes. I'm just letting you guys know it's gonna get brought up again,
think
and I'm gonna
he's-
be really petty when I do.
You can edit in. Zach, I see when you're editing these videos, there's like a tiny bit of bias. Like for example, the other day when we were arguing about that Dane Cook Bill Burr thing, you put up the
I
Dane
looked for
Cook
30 minutes. It wasn't Dane Cook. It was Dane. I looked for 30 minutes for the Bill Burr
okay,
one.
if you look,
I
I'll give you the
genuinely,
credit.
I looked. I set myself a link so I could
I
listen to
think
his
it's 'cause
entire
it's on-
special
Really?
during work. I didn't do it.
It wasn't
'cause I was
the-
busy, but
oh,
I had
okay.
the intention to. I looked for like 30 fucking minutes.
I'm gonna see if I can. I think it's on that
Send it
black
to me
and
if you
white
have
special
it.
on Netflix.
Send it to me. I have no problem
I
doing
think
that.
it might be because it's on Netflix.
I tried.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. No, because you're definitely. I appreciate knowing that.
I promise I tried.
No. Knowing that, just bias comment taken back.
Taken back.
You did try.
I tried and I failed. You know, the only thing I could find was like, oh, should I even say this? I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I can cut it out. I love watching. Oh, fuck. I don't think I should say it.
Say it. Say it.
I don't know, I'll say it and you tell me if it's bad. And if it's bad, I'll take it out.
You say it if it's true to you, because I've been thinking about like on a lot of these shows, like, what is it like? We're two separate people. Like any people who are watching are going to be able to like, distinguish thoughts, So I feel as though like, I feel more as though comfortable. Like if you feel like you should say it, I will be honest and I will, try to use my laughter to show that. I honestly think half the reason I'm nervous is I have this like Canadian politeness sometimes where someone will say something that's intended as a joke and I'll be like, ha ha. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. What did I just laugh at?
That's very
What
funny.
horrible bullshit did I just agree to with my laughter? So I think that's part of it. So
That's very funny. I like
just
that.
know, unless I say yes, Zach, I agree with you.
No, okay. So I guess I'll preface this with saying that the funny part in my head about this is me. It's not the people that I'm going to talk about. It's the fact that I feel the way about the thing I'm going to say. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love watching, like, there's a bunch of YouTube channels of
Porn? Yeah.
no,
Sorry.
of black people reacting to like comedy and stuff like that, and I fucking love it. It's so good. It makes me really happy, and I don't know why it makes me really happy, and I think it's weird that it makes me really happy, but it does, and I like watching it.
I mean, I think in like an obscure way. I mean, I think that's that's one of those things where saying the specific of it makes it feel like you're at iffy territory. But to generalize it,
I like it more that they're black.
I feel
I can't
good
explain
when
why.
I am able to make anyone with any different life experience laugh. Be it like a much younger, a much older person, a person who's just had a different walk of life. That makes me feel funny to not just be funny within my own circle, but to be funny to just someone who hears me. That makes me feel very good. So to generalize it and to say, I feel good when I make someone who has experienced a different walk of life is...
Except I'm not the one making them laugh.
Maybe
I like watching them laugh at comedians.
Okay, that's...
I think I can
that sounds
explain
like
it.
a fetish.
I
When you
think
put in those
I was
words.
just thinking, it's like you're fetishizing the laughter of black people.
Well, no, I think I can explain it, and I think it's actually going to make me seem like annoyingly PC when I say this. Okay, so you know how like you can name a lot of examples of black people's culture getting taken in like music or this, that, and the other thing, and then being like exploited by like a predominantly white like entertainment business type thing.
Yeah.
I think what it is that
Macklemore.
Cultural
That was a weird accent.
appropriation, right?
Well, ever since you told me that's Macklemore, I keep pronouncing it Macklemore. Like, yeah.
What'd you say, Megan?
It's called cultural appropriation.
Oh, there you go.
The concept you were
Words.
describing.
Oh, fucking lost my train of thought. Okay, okay. So there's this like reoccurring theme of like black people dealing with negative shit and good art coming out of negative shit, right? And I also think that black people tend to be reserved when they're surrounded by white people, generally speaking. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, I think
I know, I'm just looking for
it's
reasons.
hard to hear
In front
one of
of
us
white
say
people.
it, but I mean, it's not.
I'm pretty
like,
sure it's true. Like
They mask.
It's
in
not
front of
exactly,
white
they
people.
mask.
Yes,
Sure.
we
And
learned
so,
about that.
as a white person, it's very exciting when I see a group of black people being fucking stoked and happy. Like, they're so much more excited than any group of white people get. Like, they're always fucking like, when they like something, they fucking like something, and it's contagious. And I love it. And I like watching it on YouTube. Is that a fair kind of explanation that makes it less fucking
I think it's honestly
fetishy?
It sounds weird when, and I'm not saying like.
No, you're good. Hit me.
It
Throw it
sounds
at me.
weird
Do
when you
you
refer
have
to
any
people
black
as they a lot. It just hits
Okay,
the
black
ear
people.
wrong.
People, I'm not black, so other people.
I'm not trying to catch you on that. I'm just explaining
No, I got you,
how
I got you.
your speech hit my ear.
I got you.
So when you're constantly saying,
should I say it a different way?
I'm not saying.
Is there a better? I understand you. Like,
I'm not
pointing out
saying
the
I could
awkwardness.
think of a better way to say it. No.
It's like master bedroom. That whole conversation. that we had.
I have something
Oh,
to
shit.
add in
Please.
here.
This is the moment I wanted.
Interrupt us a bunch.
I think
No, but
saying you like people who get overly more excited about things rather than just saying black people.
But I'm saying
He's
it
making it very
specifically.
clear that it's black people.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
there as
It's not just people who are excited. It's
as a white person who grew up around white people, it's more.
I don't think you're being.
It's more unique.
I feel that way about Mexicans when they get super excited because they're like all about relationships and they're all about like that's their moral is relationships. So when they are around people or the people they love, they get super excited and their emotions are like times 10.
Oh, I just hadn't. No, I don't know if that's true or not. Never mind. I haven't experienced that.
It's all these are all things that it's like a TikToker or anyone from that group of people, they say it and it's like, oh yeah, like sure, whatever. Like that's a like. It doesn't seem like too controversial of an issue. It's just like that's one of those reasons that like it's one of those subjects that I would just not say anything on simply because of the fact that it is difficult to, like you say, like referring to a group of people as they. I know you had no ill intent there. It still sounds weird, and I can't think of a better way to do it. So that's part of what makes me not want to do it, and part of what leaves me for a response of, no, Zach, I don't think you're like the bad guy who had a super non-progressive thought, but also I find it really difficult to put into words what the correct answer is.
I got you. That's part of why I thought it'd be interesting to bring up, because it's kind of a gray zone that you could like give your input on. But anyways, what I was getting at was the only version of that black and white Bill Burr comedy special I could find was one of those channels.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. It was very fun to watch people have a good time.
do you know their names?
It is uncomfortable right now. Good shit. Oh, we got through 22 minutes. That's good.
Bet you wish you had seen it now, huh, motherfucker?
Oh,
No,
the special?
I'm joking. No. The not the bill. The game. Seen it.
Oh, the cement? No. I thought you were going to make a reference to those movies you brought up at the very beginning.
No, not that. The earlier.
Things I shut down. Oh, man. Fucking hell. I had something in the back of my head, and it was fucking lit, and now I can't think of it. You see, you know what it sucks? Like, I try to come up with things in the back of my head to have, and then someone says something funny, and it just, like, Control-Alt-Deletes my memory, and I completely lose it. I die laughing, and then I have nothing to add. It's like I have nowhere to go.
It's one of those things where it's really weird, because sometimes I feel like as a comedian, a lot of your funniest content is going to come from kind of going on maybe a bit of an obscure tangent that's difficult to get to just writing it out on paper or in a plan. It's much easier to get to. Like, once you hear how something sounds, or like a lot of times I'll like make a joke about something that happened in the room and be like, oh, that was just like Home Alone. Hey, and Home Alone gets a big laugh. Hey, you know what other joke about Home Alone? It did.
No, just you saying, and then everyone would laugh.
And then I'll say something about Home Alone. Pause for laughter. And then, yeah.
Oh, was that your whole point?
No,
I
it's
fucked
just
up
like
your flow, dog. Sorry.
Basically, you'll make a reference to something, that reference will get a laugh, and then you'll take the joke away from the original point to making a joke off of that reference, kind of continuing this string of conversation rather than riffing off of the same point. I I am defaulting to thinking that right now is a quicker way to get a funnier joke. That's such a broad statement to say it's a funnier joke, but like,
I'm a little lost.
that riffing, that like going from A to B to C is better than going from A to B to A to B2 to A to B3.
Are we playing chess? What the fuck did you just say, dog? Knight to F4. What the fuck are you doing right now? That was the goofiest explanation of jokes I've ever heard. You might be right.
You have a to instead of returning to your
Checkmate.
central topic, like if I said fishing is like fishing is like Home Alone. Thank you guys. You're supposed to be laughing.
you didn't understand the getting teed up.
I'm so lost.
Yeah,
I'm also really lost.
you know what, I'm going too freeform here.
Hey, Julian,
Let's round it back.
the problem is you went A to B to B3 to B2 when you were supposed to go A,
A1.
C, B, T1. I don't know.
I was supposed to go A.
You took a left on Main Street. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. The analogy is incomplete. I've been having a lot of trouble crafting good analogies recently.
I did that earlier today. You guys that was fucking embarrassing. I used the reference of like, okay, we bring the house and then you guys bring in the furniture, and I looked at them and they were like, what? I was like trying to explain you guys, but
It's
hat
like
on
one
top
of those old Southern expressions. It's like, man, when the catfish in the water, but the dog won't still chase, huh, brother? It's just like,
Fucking
what?
boom
Can
hour.
you just fucking say? Yeah, exactly.
dang old fish cat dog, man.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen King of the Hill.
Oh, we're going through it right now. We watch an episode every single time we eat.
Actually, that's like one of the last animated shows I have to like fill it.
Do you have a list of animated shows that you haven't watched in your head?
I mean, I guess I'm saying like I think I've watched all of the mainstream ones.
Just not King of the Hill. King of the Hill is
Just not King of the
fucking
Hill.
banger, dude.
But I feel like other than all the like Brickleberry and like Brickleberry ripoffs that came out in that era, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You don't know? It's like Daniel Tosh's animated show and it looks horrible, and then like 5 other Comedy Central producers were like, let's give another Daniel Tosh another Brickleberry. And I haven't seen any of those like really low budget kind of
Have you seen Duncan Trussell's animated show on Netflix called...
Duncan.
What the fuck is it called? I'm not going to remember. Either way, he went on Joe Rogan's podcast and they teed him up for like, hey, come watch the show.
The Midnight Gospel?
The Midnight Gospel. And I was expecting, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I was expecting like what was that?
It's amazing.
Okay, well, I'm about to contradict that. Well, not that it's not amazing. They didn't explain what it was going to be. So I was expecting some show like Adventure Time, like looking at the artwork and stuff, it looked like it was going to be some zany world or something. And it's more of like a podcast that they then animate into a show. And so I began watching it and I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Because it was just like, it was just him and a woman. I'm gonna say the word rambling to be silly. Fucking rambling with like this animation in the background, and I just didn't understand. Like I was not like preparing myself for that.
Can you imagine paying someone $60,000 a second to animate this show?
You're supposed to watch
No.
it high. It's like just.
It's one of those like
Yeah.
Adult Swim style
Yeah,
kind of like
exactly.
trippy shows.
I could totally see that being the case, but also he should have like, maybe he did mention it. Nah, I was fine.
I
didn't
think
notice.
that was part of the thing, because I didn't know it was like gonna be like that either.
I
I
didn't
didn't
know.
know it
I
was
was looking for a
podcast.
Watch it
narrative.
high.
But
it's
it is
very
really,
confusing.
it's really good.
I'm sure that if you go into it with the proper like,
I didn't know.
it'd be like if you went to go see a movie and then it was just a guy like talking and then an animation behind. I'd be like, what the fuck am I watching? Because like I was expecting a plot line with like a story and like
Yeah.
characters and stuff. Not saying anything
It
inherently
seems
bad
like
about it.
higher. Like,
I was just caught off guard and I was like, this is not what I was expecting.
well, it's like one of those. It's kind of like whenever I see like a Mr. Beast video where he's like done like these massive CGI effects to get like. I mean, I don't know. Just when I didn't think they added that level of value to my own watch experience, but maybe it's something that like. Maybe it's obviously entertaining to children much more to see things like that. But.
I'm becoming. It could just be that I'm getting older, but I'm slowly becoming a Mr. Beast hater.
Savannah, do you watch Mr. Beast?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh my
Me
god,
neither.
I love that she has no idea what's going on. Do you watch YouTube at all?
No.
Fucking
Same,
yes. This is
girl.
great.
See, this is
Whole
why she's
new
my friend.
experience. Do you look like you dirt bike? Do you dirt bike or like
I did.
ATV?
I used
I can
to.
fucking tell. You have the face.
And
I don't know why.
used to
You like hit a tree.
longboard, too.
Longboard. What is longboarding?
It's like
like
Oh, the skateboard
but-
type thing?
But it's the longer.
Long-
the longboard.
Yeah. See, he's giving
Like
you a
an
demo.
oboe.
This is
Zach
as-
wouldn't know
there's
anything about long.
skateboarding.
I'll tell you
and then
when to
there's
stop.
Fire truck.
That's
just to stop
up.
right.
That's a surfboard.
longboarding.
Yeah.
That's a long
He's
board.
got it.
The fuck just happened?
Would you wear a helmet?
No.
Fuck no, you don't wear a
Who
helmet when
wears
you
a
longboard.
helmet?
Wow.
I like the idea of wearing gloves though. I feel like that's nice.
Why? Why gloves?
So you can
but not a
drift.
helmet? I mean, no. You try to drift, you're gonna get a
Not if you're really good.
tear right in those gloves.
There's motherfuckers that'll drift down the mountains. I think you have special gloves to do it, like the hard plastic, like a fucking motorcycle helmet that's meant to like against the
See,
asphalt.
I don't know. Even leather gloves will rip.
I didn't say leather. I said okay. When
drifting on concrete.
when you crash and your head hits the ground on a motorcycle, your helmet protects your head, right?
Yeah.
That means it's made out of a material to rub against the ground at
Yeah,
like
but you
80
know
miles an
how
hour.
thick that is compared to gloves.
There's like special gloves. There's like special drifting gloves. I've seen like GoPro footage of motherfuckers like
I haven't seen any footage of this, but does your helmet break when you crash?
on a motorcycle.
Yes.
Bro, there's camera angles, there's photos of
Yeah.
motorcyclists crashing and their helmets, like they'd slide on their heads like a breakdance move and it grinds their helmet down. So it'll be like a 2-inch flat surface
Yeah.
along
Yeah.
the edge of their helmet. And you'll like see like imagine like have you seen those videos where someone has like a like one of those big sanders and they take like a guitar or a piece of wood and they just fucking push it down.
that's those
It's
videos.
that, but it's someone's fucking head and
Yeah.
like the concrete. And it's just like this dude he'd be fucked if he wasn't
No, I
wearing a
guess I was
helmet.
just curious.
He
I was
wouldn't
thinking
exist.
about like crumple zones and stuff. Like, is it better to have a
What's a crumple zone?
So like in a car that's made today, like the front of the car and the back of the car are meant to meant to crumple a bit to act as like a cushion,
Okay.
as opposed to like being a very hard stop. So I was wondering if there was any of that technology in like
a motorcycle helmet?
In a if
No.
part of it's designed to break.
No, I mean there's cushion on the inside, but no,
Yeah.
the helmet's a fucking.
Or I guess what if it's hollow, so there's like something in it that can break at like 300 pounds of pressure to provide some type of. I wonder if there's a crumple zone on motor. I guess I could just look it up.
Maybe on some helmets, but the one that I saw was like straight hard material, and it was like someone
Curious.
just
Why not?
cheese
I've
grated the
seen that
fucker.
too.
It's
It's
scary.
crazy. It's
Oh my
crazy.
god, it's like those OSHA videos they make you
Oh,
watch.
perfect TikTok. Perfect TikTok. Right at the front. Right at the front. Horrible motorcycle incident. Boom. You talking?
Oh yeah, I know.
Easy.
Yeah, I thought of that.
good.
In my head. I just
Okay, good.
I'm
No.
professional, so I don't feel the need to say it out loud. I just make it happen afterwards. I'm totally talking shit. It's fine. I did that last time, dog. I'm just talking shit.
No,
We'll
that's
make
good.
a demo video of us trying out the drifting.
Yeah, fuck it.
gloves.
Let's jump out of a
Yeah.
car fucking head first.
Just jump off the motorcycle going 60.
Savannah,
and
I don't know
try it
what.
out.
The first two words you said, I thought you were doing like a British accent. And I don't know why. But I thought you were like,
Sometimes I do
oh,
that."
you know what? We should take them out with the gloves and all. And then we should try drifting across the street. And then see if the gloves will cushion our blow along the turns, eh, bruv?
Dude,
Maybe I
fucking
found my character. Maybe that's just
Oh,
my character now.
you're.
I am British now.
Oh,
That's not good.
No, it's so much better. One of my favorite stand-up bits in the entire world. And oh my god, I just
was like-
ruined the joke by referencing another joke. You guys had a great joke, and I was just like, hey,
it's habit, dude. We like.
let's steal.
Let's talk about something funny someone else said.
It's by Hannibal Buress, and it's when he's talking about when he went to like a Subway sandwich shop in Britain, and now there was a security guard there, and he pauses to do a British accent. It's like, I can never, obviously I can't deliver it as funny as him, but like, it's one of those things where because he messes up, it makes it so much funnier. So he's talking about this British security guard. He walks in, and the Subway's filthy. So there's a bunch of bags all over the floor, and he's kind of drunk, so he's walking through these bags, just moving alongside. And the security guard goes, "Hey, literally, you're kicking all of the bags." And like that's about as good of a job that he does.
I'm gonna be honest. When you said Subway, I was thinking the sandwich shop.
I
No,
also
you weren't?
thought
It
sandwich
was
shop.
the
Okay, I
sandwich
think it
shop.
is
It is the sandwich shop.
Why was there bags all over?
Why was
the
there a
sandwich
security
shop?
guard?
I
Literally a security guard
Hannibal
at the
doesn't give all the
subway.
context, okay?
Savannah, do you remember that one time that British guy came in and ordered a nutty banana?
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
let's
just
talk about the
really
British guy
loudly
who ordered-
went, a nutty banana! And I like was so mortified. Do you remember that?
That does sound like he's sexually harassing you, though. Like, oi, so the missus brought over a fanny and gave me a bit of a nutty banana, you know what I'm saying?
I felt
God.
so bad. I
British
don't know.
people are so easy to take shots at.
You know what I was just thinking? Back to like the liking watching black
You
people
guys
react
stole
to things.
so much, you make us look great by no, you don't. But we're all bad.
I like watching British people react to stuff too. It's so much fun. Maybe it's just
You
accents.
just like watching people.
I just like different. I like people that aren't
I think you're
me
just-
from the Pacific
I think
Northwest.
you're just a Gen
watching
Alpha
things.
YouTube fan who just likes watching people react to things.
No, but it's more
I think
fun
you
when they have a
just like
British
the
accent.
react genre.
It's so much more fun when they have a British accent. You don't get any like enjoyment from someone having an accent.
No, I definitely do.
It makes me. I like it so much. I used to watch a whole like podcast show that was just British people talking. And I wasn't watching it for the content. I don't know where I'm going with this.
When it's a podcast, it is like you gotta like their voices, right?
Yeah, well, that's
Or
the
you
thing I
have
was
to
talking
not
about.
hate. There has to be some balance of they are good to listen to versus they are enjoyable to listen to.
Dude, we're fucked.
Yeah, I that is an insecurity I have sometimes.
Oh, you should. You should be really insecure.
What, that no one wants to
That's like
listen
your number
to
one
you?
fault. What?
I'd say the speech there, like I
that
need like
I'm
speech
mean
therapy.
and Julian is annoying. That's like the top things we get told in high school. Like
Oh.
that I'm just like, dude, I rewatched this video of where
I
dude,
think you're
my
undercutting
yearbook,
all the times people said you were fucking annoying too.
I get told I'm an asshole a lot. My yearbook, legit, like 80% of the people were like, haha, you're an asshole sometimes. Like I was going through and rereading it because we had it up.
I
about
remember
everything.
you
It was
went
so
through
bad.
in junior year
so bad.
and you rated everyone in their yearbook, not on looks, just off of like how much you liked them. And I remember the next year, our friend Cameron rated you, and you looked at her and you were like 6 out of 10. What the hell? Like something like you were so confused because of last year when you rated.
I don't think that was in my senior book actually. I think she probably did that in my junior book.
Maybe it was.
maybe
maybe
she
it was
definitely
10th
did.
grade that you did that.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking funny that I did that. I forgot. That's hilarious.
I always feel. I
That makes
wonder
me happy.
about. So, Zach, I feel like
That's
you
so
and
mean.
and you much more than me, but have this like trigger to laugh at things when it's like the concept is so absurdly mean. Like the idea of like. Just something that is so like so blunt on that level as rating people in their yearbooks. But like,
Hey, fuck you, you vapor. You were giving him shit. I don't know. I wanted to defend you there.
thank you, Matt.
No, you don't get to talk. Keep going.
Thank you for advocating for me, King. I appreciate it.
Yeah, don't throw stones when you live in a vape house.
But I feel like it's genuinely one of those things that is just kind of like, I am growing to think that it's kind of immature.
Yeah, but I did it in 10th grade, so who gives a fuck?
No, I'm not trying to cancel you for what you did in 10th grade.
I don't think that you are. I'm saying I'm not
saying
embarrassed about it.
I
think
am
it's funny.
checking myself more on that impulse of laughing at something for its like LOL XD random like cruel absurdity because
For
I
laughing
think
at it?
that is an immature laugh. I'm not using the term immature to mean like snarky, just it is literally juvenile.
No, I more mean like you're policing what you giggle at. I would tweak what you said to say that like I'd laugh at the idea. I wouldn't do that now, but it is funny that like the idea is funny and it's funny that I did that
I'm
shit.
saying I am literally changing my attitude to find those things to be underwhelming because a lot of the popular absurdly cruel memes that I could see myself laughing at age 16 are really redundant. And they're not as original as I find that memes that don't try to have that type of cruel absurdity.
It sounds like your opinion is just naturally changing.
That is exactly what I'm saying, yes.
No, you said that you were like Okay, I won't say that you were saying it. It sounded like you were doing it.
When I said it, I didn't mean every single word I said literally. Yes, my opinion is changing.
Gotcha. Okay. No, I interpreted that as something completely different.
Gotcha.
So, Julian, are there any comedians you don't like anymore then?
That's an interesting question.
So sophisticated now. So,
I'm such a classy boy. Just look at me.
so classy.
Father gave me this shirt, don't you know? No, it's actually mother.
With father's money.
They are married, so it's both of their money.
Thanks.
Well, it's true.
Do you want me to not talk?
No.
What do
I mean, you can go ahead. I'm thinking of comedians I don't like. You can fill
I
this
think
out.
that you won't have a comedian that you don't like anymore. I bet you could list YouTubers that you feel that way about. Let's take some fucking shots, bro.
I don't actually have this like big. I don't know. I don't think I have a lot of strong YouTuber opinions. I think I just watch people who I like. I don't think I get involved in the politics of it too much.
That's fair. I used to watch Leafy is Here, and then he just started repeating himself all the time, and it got really boring.
I mean, yeah, that's something.
That's the one person I can
I've
think
definitely
of.
heard of, but I don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he got kicked off of YouTube for something. I can't remember what it was. I think he was like harassing someone. It was probably. I think all those kind of channels go through a phase where like they run out of new people to fucking go after, and so they just keep going after the same people over and over again. And when you do something like that, it turns into like legal fucking harassment, and then like Google has to be like, dog, you can't do that here.
Yeah.
And then like they've only kicked a handful of people off of like to the point where like you can disable
Like
a channel,
Sniper
but then
Wolf
you can also
and, like-
say like you can also say, hey, any channel that this guy's a part of gets fucking nicked like
Yeah.
immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was you gonna say? What were you
I
gonna say
said
about
like
Sniper
Sniper Wolf.
I don't think she got kicked off.
She didn't get kicked off, but she was getting in a big fight. I just watched a video on it, so she was getting in a big fight, and she like snap changed her tone like a couple weeks into it. That's probably because Google told her like seriously fucking
The
stop
Jack Films
right now.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah. No, and she like went to his house and like
No,
doxed him.
she was
like, there's his house. Should I go knock on the door?
Yeah,
It was fucking crazy that he did. That he was live streaming at the time, and someone just said, "Yo, Sniper Wolf just fucking posted a video in front of your house." And he was like, "What?" And he like opened up the window, and then he got off, and then YouTube presumably said something to her, and then she was like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the end of that.
What, were you going to talk about your shirt?
Who is this girl?
I want you to talk about your shirt now. Clearly, you had a
Jesus
shirt
Christ.
plan. I like the
I ain't
chaos.
stopped telling you people.
We can't just have
things.
reserved, like, polite listening off camera. We need
No.
more of this. Lily and Megan are both too nice when they're together. So they're both like, oh, just finish your thought, dear. Oh, that's getting loud, isn't it? Okay, just finish your thought. Whatever, how you feel strongly about this. Like, they're both just sitting there, like, watching this chaos unfold. So to have some, like, participation makes everything feel less uneasy to me. It's not like we're getting into a real fight. It's not like mommy and daddy are getting into a fight and the kids are, like in fear the whole time. It provides some levity. I like it.
For the record, I was joking.
Well,
If
you.
If she does
For the
that-
record, fuck you.
If she does that and I go into it, it's not as fun as if I go, can you fucking stop? It's silly, you know? I just don't. If you interpreted it as me being genuine, someone will interpret it as me being genuine. So I want to make sure.
Are you nervous? You keep tapping your feet.
No, I have fucking ADHD, you motherfucker. And
I'm so glad I wore
Adderall
socks.
is running
I was
out
like,
in the
I'm meeting
country.
a new person. I should wear socks.
Megan brought up her recording our feet, so I think that's what she's going into now. I had something to talk about, and then you threw that at me, and I was like, you're not wrong, but like also we're filming 2 of these, so like I could save that bullshit. Fuck you, I'll save the thing I was gonna say for the next show. We'll just burn out the next 17 minutes. It's not that interesting. My mom has.
Can we get a shot of the shirt without the microphone in front of it? Thank you.
It's not that interesting, but I like it a lot. The one with the most toys wins, or the one.
Dies.
The one who dies with the most toys wins. It's from a photo of my mom and her husband from like the 80s.
Yeah.
And he was, I didn't know that. Oh, okay, so Oh God, I have to explain lore. I'm gonna skip the lore. Nonetheless,
Okay, yeah.
She showed me this
There's
old
some lore
photo
even I'm not caught up on there.
that looks like a Renaissance painting of like a bunch of her punk rock friends from like the 80s. And I saw a guy in that photo with this shirt. And I read it and I was like, that's kind of a cool shirt. Like I liked it because I like the phrase because it has like that fun attitude of like, let's do some cool shit while we're alive. You know what I mean? But it also like is self-aware because it brings up like, it gives the vibe of like, oh yeah, you know, you can like have money, have this,
like
have
that
a nice car.
isn't like a lifestyle, bro. It's just another big shiny toy. Yeah.
No. More coming at it from the angle of you can't take it with you when you die. Yeah. So it gives that energy of, hey, let's do some cool shit while we're alive. But it does it in a self-aware way, where it makes it clear that you're not like taking yourself too seriously. Yeah. But then on top of that, I was like, oh, I kind of like that shirt. And she was like, oh shit, that's Bucky. And I was like, that's fucking Bucky? She was like, yeah. So like there was this like cool like thing where I like saw this old cool photo. I liked that shirt and then I found out, oh, that's fucking him. You know what I mean? Yeah. And his birthday was coming up. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna try to recreate that shirt because he got it at like a thrift shop. He doesn't know what brand or anything. And also he lost it like 30 years ago. But I was like, I'm going to go to a custom t-shirt place and try to like find the right font and like recreate it. I was going to do it for myself. And then his birthday was coming up. I was like, oh shit, I'll fucking make 2 of them. And then he can have one. And now he has like a recreation of this shirt from a photo from the 80s that he really, really liked. I thought, that's
cool.
I thought that was a cool birthday present. It's a boring ass conversation, but as soon as Savannah stops
a conversation about being a
us,
mogul.
I know that it's good. Oh.
Sorry, my bad. Thought that was my job.
No, yeah, she was just vaping in the corner again. I'm gonna bring that up every time you do it.
Well,
vaping in the corner is my job, buddy.
Yeah, how dare you take his work?
Every time I see him vaping, I point the camera at him.
I noticed.
I don't like that.
I tried to not point the camera at him, but
I don't like being visually bullied. That's my least favorite type of bullying.
Count how many times he hit his vape throughout the show.
Oh no! I've more been worried that Zach's gonna put like a counter on whatever bottle of alcohol I have right here and just like, here's the top last episode. Here's the top at the start of the next episode.
Just Sharpie a line every time. EP 21 right here. Now, one of my favorite things is I'll say something kind of like out of left field and then Julian will legit like pour himself more booze and then glug, 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 glug. And then he drives home.
well,
What are you
not
drinking
today.
tonight?
This is a vodka soda.
Was it
There's
really
vodka?
you're drinking? I thought you were going sober tonight. That's so funny. I thought you were like, I looked over when you guys were having that conversation and I was like, oh, like Julian wore socks. He's not drinking. He's trying to like be
No, I'm
polite. But no, you're just fucking.
I'm not fucking Superman, okay? Yeah, I put on socks because I'm not an animal.
She's doing it. I need to have a
But I'm
camera
not
right
Jesus fucking Christ or anything. Like, of course I'm gonna drink while we're filming that. Like,
You know, Julian, the last 10 minutes would be easy if she didn't bring up this fucking shirt. I had a nice, good, long topic to bring up, and she fucked it up. Oh, this is awkward.
you had a nice little segue to like go into it.
Jesus could turn water into wine, so...
So what? You think you're funny or
Like
not?
you turn sparkling water into sparkling wine? No, it's sparkling water into sparkling wine.
Doing the Lord's work.
Water into sparkling water.
That'd be kind of funny. That'd be kind of a funny edit. Zoom in on the drink and then wave my hand over it. Have it turn to water.
It looks like water, kind of.
That's the point.
I thought it was just sparkly water.
That's where the trick comes
I'm on
in,
board with
'cause
Zachary.
it's
I was
not.
really happy that you weren't drinking. I was like, awesome. He's not gonna drive.
Your dreams just got crushed.
I'd like to point out I never drive anywhere drunk.
Yeah, we're gonna create a new narrative that Julian's a fucking drunk that crashes on weekends. No, Julian's
Camera
fine.
in
He's a
his
big.
car
He can take it.
afterwards and see how he drives.
Oh, I wonder,
It's a
dude. A
new-
breathalyzer is probably really
New
expensive.
episode segue.
I don't think it's that expensive. I think a surprising number of people need them.
Megan, can you look up how much a breathalyzer is?
That would be and at the end of each episode,
Hey, listen, buddy, I'll let you blow for it.
all right. 0.09. You sit down on the couch, pal.
I thought about stealing one of those signs for you. Like the, please do not drink while driving. Oh God, I'm like fucking burpy right now. What the hell? I'm not drinking soda water.
About $40.
No, it's got to be a
$40.
shitty ass breathalyzer.
Well, it's a portable keychain one, so I don't know.
My sister had
$100?
a breathalyzer and it worked pretty well.
But this
Was it
one
in her
tells you
car?
how long it'll take until you're sober again. So that one's
The keychain one?
no, this $100 one.
That might be fun to buy.
You don't drink.
I might do that. Well, I don't. Logan, I'm not doing it for me.
Well, he has friends that do.
Doing it.
He has friends that do to a problematic extent. He has friends that do to such a problematic extent, it's talked about after they leave.
No, we don't talk about it.
I hope Julian and Lily don't crash tonight.
I don't think we talk about it. I think we both just think it.
I didn't know that you were thinking it
we
too.
both just
I thought you were okay with it.
I think if I were to say it out loud, that makes me liable in some way.
You're saying like you're both saying goodbye to me and you just like grip hands a little tighter as I'm walking out the door. All right, guys. Have fun.
I mean, we really thought you died the other day.
Oh, I did think you died.
We really were worried.
I was legit like, oh no.
I was insane. Like I've never been. I don't think I've been that sick
got
in like
food
6
poisoning?
years. Yeah, I got food poisoning. That's why I didn't show up to one of the episodes.
God, that was fun.
And Zach texted me, and I was so sick. I was like legit. I was in a haze the whole day. So I hadn't gotten any good sleep. So I'd gone through the last 36 hours with the mentality of, oh, the podcast is tomorrow. So I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to be good enough for the podcast tomorrow while it's like happening. And
What'd you get food poisoning from?
oh man, it's Shake Shack, you fucking East Coast bitches.
Never
There's a
had
Shake
'em,
Shack
lucky
out
me.
here?
Yeah, it's in Linwood.
There's a bunch of Shake Shacks,
Oh, shit.
actually.
There's one in
Yeah.
Kirkland.
I used to go there when I was.
I don't
in
like their
Miami.
here. Hot take. They have the worst fries.
They,
How like
I think In-N-Out's fries are
It's
worse.
not called
but-
Fry Shack.
Okay, but what about Dick's fries?
okay?
They have the soggiest fries
I love
have
Dick's
ever
fries.
seen.
You don't like Dick's
in
fries?
my life. I mean, I eat them.
Yeah, I'll kick her out. Dude,
But they're like Five Guys fries, right? They're like a controlled
No.
portion of the Five Guys
No.
fries. You think
Dick's fries are so
they are
soggy.
soggier, but like
You know, I always just order 2 sandwiches, so I don't even know what their fries are like.
I don't think this is gonna work out
that's
anymore.
Smart because
I'm like, I don't want all those potatoes. I want like.
okay, what do you get
protein.
at Dick's
no,
then?
because at Dick's you get all the grease.
Ew.
That's what.
I'll tell you what,
that's
Savannah.
they're
We know
so-
from the beginning of the episode you never have 2 dicks at once. No, okay.
Yeah, actually, you are right about that. I have not.
And now
I liked your little finger.
all our
I
followers
have
know
not.
as well.
Now I keep. I don't have anything to.
I didn't.
I am
What do you
now.
get? What do you get at Dick's?
What do I?
What everyone say what you
Okay.
get at Dick's.
I get the
relatable
Dick's.
Seattle
Hold on.
relatable Seattle content.
Okay, what do I get at Dick's when I'm like on a like when I'm on a diet or like? Oh, I was trying to be funny.
When do you go to Dick's on a
No,
diet?
I was trying to make the joke of like, you know, like, okay, every so often I go through cycles of like,
If
I'm
you're
gonna
on a
eat
diet
healthier.
from Dick's, this is the right show for you folks. 6 inches between us. All right.
Keto hamburger hacks. This is how you do it.
I'm a deluxe guy. I used to be you know, I used to get 2 cheeseburgers and 2 fries and then fuck you, I'd put the fries on the burger. Like, and I'm talking, I'd put the whole thing of fries and then one other thing's of ketchup and I would munch on that. But now I'm lazy and that's too much work. So I just get deluxe.
Okay, but their regular cheeseburgers literally taste like McDonald's cheeseburgers. If you're not going to get the deluxe, there's no reason.
I agree. You need the sauce.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
as an adult, this is an adult opinion. Getting the sauce, so I don't blame a child for getting the. Which I'm assuming you were under 18
Okay.
when you were doing this.
At that point,
Because otherwise, you're kind of a fucking bitch. No.
I don't know when I stopped. What were you saying?
I don't remember.
Okay, after
That's
hearing how
okay.
she feels about dicks, do you usually fire someone at the end of the show, or
I think you
no?
wait.
I'm joking. You're doing great. You're doing great. It's just funny.
I knew you were kidding.
Oh, okay.
Just halfway through.
I'm
the
worried that Julian's gonna go on a rant about how
Josh,
mean I am.
sometimes it's hard. He has to do this at me.
I don't think I'm
Not
the one
great.
who goes on rants on this show. I
the
think
thing.
rant is more passionate than I usually go. You're the ranter. I give explanations, Zach.
Are you joking right now?
You're the one who goes
really
on. Yeah,
feel
you're the
like
one who
you're the one
screams
that
about
rants.
things. Yeah, you're the mirror thing. I've never gotten that passionate.
No,
I didn't say passion. I mean, let's not even.
You said
talk about
rant.
it. Let's not talk about this.
Because
Let's not talk about it.
you said rant.
It's not getting
really
good.
feel like
Julian. I'm like 5 seconds away from editing like your ramble. I think I timed it once while I was
did?
editing.
Oh,
It's like
well,
2
That's
minutes.
not rambling. Is not ranting. That's different.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
What?
because you used the word wrong, so you were wrong. Is what you were saying.
Hey, Megan, definition, please.
of ramble or
No, I'm
rant?
joking. I'm totally talking shit.
Wait, do you actually want to know? Because there is a difference.
I mean, like in the interest of
I just
education,
told you
sure.
the difference.
No, you just said that they were different.
Rant is like angrier and more passionate, and ramble is
Rant.
like on and on and on and on. What I do.
I'm genuinely curious now.
Okay, the definition of rant as a verb is to speak or shout at length in a wild, impassioned way.
Even got the
Like-
word passion
like-
in
Or
there.
as
like
a noun,
It
a
even has the
spell of
word
ranting,
passion.
a
That's impressive.
tirade.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
So as a noun, it would be like a tirade. His rants against the organized religion.
Okay, and what about ramble?
Yeah, that's definitely a different word, dear.
I know it's a different word. I'm curious. We've established
of
that they're different
ramble.
words.
Okay, so as a verb, walk for pleasure, typically without a definite
Really?
root.
I have heard about that. Like
To talk or write at length in a confused or inconsequential way.
Oh, that sounds
As
fun
a
to listen
noun,
to.
it's a walk taken for pleasure in the countryside. So you go on a ramble in the countryside. So it's up your alley, Julian.
I'm a rambling man.
I thought you were
Rambling
British.
man? Nope.
No, he's actually
Not when he
Canadian.
sings.
Oi, I'm just taking a little ramble with me pint around the countryside.
Do you guys want to?
Fuck the Welsh. I don't know.
Do they hate the Welsh?
I mean, they.
I think they hate the Irish.
I would kind of be pissed if I
I'm
was
doing
England,
more like-
that, like they were like able to exist. I
Have
get
you
that.
seen that meme,
I've seen a
that
map.
day in the life of a true Brexit geezer trending audio that's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
going
yeah,
around?
yeah.
It makes me laugh every time. I've listened to it like 50 times. It's so dumb.
Oh,
how
Julian,
easy
can
my
you
brain is to
explain
please.
Brexit?
What was that?
Can Julian explain Brexit to us? Because I don't get it.
What's
we ju-
Brexit?
Oh, the Britain was part of the European Union, and eventually one of the prime ministers, Boris Johnson, got a bunch of their people riled up. Boris Johnson, right? He got a bu-
Literally exiting the EU.
Literally. But Boris Johnson got a bunch of people riled up in a populist movement. He's kind of considered to be like the British Trump in a couple of ways. He drummed up a bunch of anti-immigrant fear and said how the EU has all these pro-immigrant policies. So a bunch of people who were English voted to leave the EU because they didn't want to have to share they didn't want to have to participate in the EU's shared open borders immigration policy, because one of the tenets of the EU is that you all have open borders between you, so you can't join the EU if you don't want to have open borders. I think you can't fully become a member state. Open borders is part of it. You need to allow people with, if you're in the EU, anyone with a European passport has to be let into your country. So people in Britain were really upset that Germany might be allowing in a bunch of immigrants who could then go over to Britain. So there was a bunch of fear drummed up about that. They exited. It was really bad for their currency, and they almost divorced with Scotland again because Scotland really wanted to stay in the EU.
Oh, that'd be so sick. I don't think that
think
Britain
that's something-
should be a thing. I don't think the UK should be a thing anymore. They should just all be different countries.
It does.
And Scotland should be like, fuck you.
that feels
bitch.
correct, but I don't know enough to say. But like, I agree.
I just like the idea of anyone revolting against the English.
You just want
you,
another
bitch.
Braveheart. You just modern Braveheart.
Modern day Braveheart with AKs and shit.
That's the only movie that my dad's ever cried at. I don't know. I've never seen it, but I know that.
That's hilarious. I don't know.
That must be a really
It's
sad
not
movie.
funny to cry at
no
Braveheart.
idea.
It's not funny to cry at Braveheart. It is kind of funny that that's the only movie he's cried
That's
at.
what he told
There is something funny about
So what's funny? There's two funny things. First of all, I just imagined you saying that in a different tone, like you were really pouty. Like, it's not funny to cry at Braveheart.
It's not funny.
Some people really like it. It's not funny to cry.
Some of us think it's a good movie. We like the cinematography.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I'm gonna limit it to the cinematography, man. The cast, meh.
Okay.
No.
Gibson-
So
no
what
Gibson
movies
joke?
have you guys cried at?
No, because this is a thing we were actually just talking about. No, this is gonna be a thing later. We're doing this in like 2
actually
weeks.
doing stupid things that have made us too emotional.
It's actually weird that came up just now and then you hit us with that. That's weird.
Don't stop, we go straight to the top. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. And we all going together.